All right, guys, getting straight into it, into the juice of the card. Robert Whittaker versus Reinier the Ridder. Reinier? Yeah, Reinier the Ridder. RDR. I'll just go with RDR. It's a lot easier to pronounce. As you can tell by the thumbnail. Sorry, by the thumbnail? Yeah, by the thumbnail and the title. I do believe this fight will be relatively easy for Rob Whittaker. I think a lot of guys are, or most people are going to be writing him off. This is probably the casuals. The casuals are probably going to be writing off Robert Whittaker, the Reaper, the former champion of the middleweight division, simply because he got absolutely mauled by Khamzat Chimaev. But mind you, Khamzat would probably beat every single middleweight that probably ever existed in history of the UFC. So there is no shame in losing to Khamzat, especially losing the first round. That's an outlier. Might have been Robert's kryptonite right there. But enough talking about Khamzat. This is mainly about Rob today. I think with Rob's experience, people are thinking, of course, yeah, we just like touching the stats real quick. Similar age, they're both the exact same age. Reinier the Ridder is a bit taller. He's the bigger guy as well. Obviously, there's 5-inch, 4.5-inch reach advantage. Sorry, guys, I've had a long day today. But I don't think, maybe he's okay. Cool, RDR's bigger physically, but UFC is not just about being bigger physically. It's about skill as well. Reinier is coming off some impressive wins. He beat the prospect Bo Nickel pretty easily. So if we look at this fight here, or just a little stat, some people said, did Bo Nickel, quit? Did he mentally quit? Did he not have that mental fortitude to continue? Who knows? It was some people regard it as an impressive win. I think it's an okay win. It's a decent win. Bo Nickel wasn't tested. Kevin Holland's win, relatively decent as well, in the first round. And then he had a win in his UFC debut against GM3, who was also, do I need to say it? He was viciously knocked out by Khamzat Chimaev in the first round, in the first 15 seconds. But yeah, GM3, it was a bit of a scrappy fight, and then unfortunately, this fella here, GM3, got caught in a arm triangle and lost. So against someone like that's not as good, yeah, with all due respect, GM3 and Kevin Holland, against these guys, he put up okay performances, good performances, but then against Bo Nickel was an amazing performance. So it could be a thing where, is he improving, or was Bo Nickel just a fraud? Overall, he's only got 2 losses in his career, and the rest is, he just joined the UFC, so it's not much like high level talent that we can look upon. But the reason I say Rob wins relatively easily is that he's a former champ. He is a former champion in this division. He's fought the highest level of opponents you could possibly fight. He's experienced everyone at different levels. I say different levels. He's experienced everyone with different skill sets, I would say. Look at his undefeated streak. What's that? 9-win streak. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. A 9-win streak before he lost to the champ. Mind you, Israel Adesanya was at its absolute peak here, and it was an absolute war as well. People would regard these two fighters as the best in the division at the time. Beat a prime, I would say a relatively prime Darren Till as well. Jared Cannonier and Kevin Gastelum, and then he also lost again to a close fight against Israel Adesanya. It was a good performance as well, and then he came back and he absolutely dog walked Marv Vettori. He did lose to the current champion as well, DDP. Obviously these things happen. DDP was just a better man that night, no shame in that. And he then took out, he fought Paulo Costa 1, and but mind you, I think one of his most impressive performances in recent time was against Ikram Alaskarov. Of course, it was a bit of a short notice matchup for both fighters, but Ikram, who gave Khamzat his toughest fight back in the Brave CF or Brave FC days in 2019 or 2020, a lot of people thought Ikram might actually get the job done, and he got vicious. It was a extremely ruthless uppercut, an uppercut from hell, mind you, which took out Ikram. So Rob's had his fair share of he's fought. I think he's fought Derek Brunson. I can find his name on the list somewhere. I believe he has fought Derek Brunson here as well before, unless I'm bugging. Yeah, he fought Derek Brunson as well back in 2016. Brunson is a good grappler. He fought Yoel Romero, amazing wrestler as well, and he beat him twice. So, you know, he's fought strikers, he's fought grapplers, he's fought the highest level of competition you could fight, which is why I just don't believe someone like RDR, this numpty here, is just going to come in and somehow beat Robert Whittaker. To me, it's amusing. I don't think RDR's been tested well enough. I think his grappling is really good. I wouldn't say elite. For me to say someone's grappling is elite is for me to say you're similar to what Omar Nurmagomedov, Habib Nurmagomedov, Islam Makhachev, even Merab Dvalishvili. These guys here have elite grappling. So I wouldn't put RDR. Some people are saying he has elite grappling. I think elite is far too great of a compliment for this fella here, for this Dutchman here, because elite would be disrespectful to some of the all-time greats of the sport in grappling. He's a very good grappler. Don't get twisted. Very, very good grappler. But again, he's not tested against the best. And everyone's thinking Robert Whittaker has some sort of, you know, he can't defend takedowns. He can defend takedowns very well. He can defend takedowns damn well. It was just that they have a bit of recency bias. They've seen his performance against Khamzat Chimaev, and they saw how Khamzat submitted him in the first round and crushed his teeth, and think, yeah, anyone can do that. Not everyone's Khamzat Chimaev. Not everyone is a crazy Chechen man like him. RDR is definitely not Khamzat. He's definitely nowhere near his level. We've got Khamzat fighting for the belt, and RDR, who's ranked, number 14, struggled against GM3. Give it a rest, man. Robert's probably going to cruise to a UD. It's probably going to be... It's a 3-round. Oh, is it 3-round or 5-rounder? See, now, it has to be 5 rounds, but it's a main event. Am I being stupid here? It's a 5-rounder. Yeah? Tomorrow main event. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Robert Whittaker versus RDR. How many rounds? Yeah, it's a 5-round fight. I don't know why I thought 3 for a second. It's a main event. I'm an idiot. Apologies for that. So it's a 5-round fight. I can see 50-45. That might be a bit too biased or a bit too complimentary to Robert, Mr. Reaper. I think 49-46 is going to be 49-46, and then probably like a little 50-45 or 48-47 probably. It's nothing. I don't think I've said anything irrational there, have I? So there's not much else to be said apart from the fact that Robert is just going to put on a little clinical masterclass. RDR is going to shoot for some takedowns. Robert will just defend them. As the fight probably goes to the 4th and 5th round, I'm not sure if I see a finish taking place from Rob. I think the only way Rob might get a finish is maybe if RDR somehow gasses really badly in the 4th or 5th rounds, in the championship rounds, and then Rob just places that little 1-2, and then he throws that head kick. He could catch him with that. Then again, it is a common combination he throws, so RDR might be on the lookout for that. But I think this will be a simple cruise into a decision type win. RDR will just get outstruck. His takedowns will get stuffed, and Robert will be back in the win column. Again, don't think any of that I just said is controversial at all. Just some of the new fans, the new generation, the TikTok fans are a bit fried in the head. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for actually tuning in and listening to this little video of mine, little podcast if you want to call it. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in a few days. Got a bit busy with work, had some family members over, wasn't able to get into my room and record some content. But that will all change because I'm taking some days off from work and I'll be making a lot more content. Please, please, please make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you punch that like button, hit that subscribe button, because it helps push my content out. If I get my content out pushed more, then it motivates me and it gives me a reason to make more content. So it's a win-win, yeah? Thank you, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening, day, night, morning. And please have a hot chocolate on me. Good day, mate.